Hello, I'm Colton, and this is going to be a basic Desmos tutorial. So first, right off the bat, Desmos is a graphing calculator that is super helpful for math and is completely free, and you don't have to download anything. So to get to Desmos, you go to Google and you type in Desmos and you hit search. You'll be taken to this screen and you click on this link. You'll next be taken to this screen and you'll have to click on Graphing Calculator in blue in the middle of the screen. Once you click on that, you'll be taken to Desmos. So in Desmos, you will have this window, which will be for your graphs, and you'll have this window, which will be the actual, the picture of the graph, whereas this is for the equation. So to type a graph, you have to just click on one of these windows. You could click on this one, or click on a lower one, doesn't matter. And you could go down to this keypad in the bottom left. Click on the keypad and this will pop up. So this will be helpful to graph your equations. So you hit y equals, which is down here, and then whatever your equation is. So I'll do x squared. And this is the graph of x squared. Another graph that you can do is y equals, and you could go to functions. This will pop up and you can choose sine, cosine, tangent, sine inverse, cosine inverse. I'll do cosine. And then to get theta, you go to ABC, and then theta is right over here in the bottom right. And you can see it graphs cosine of theta. Another way you can do this is without using this keypad, which is what I usually use. So you could click down in another window, and just on your keyboard of your computer, you could type in y, and then you could even do equals. If you hit shift plus, or which is right next to the delete button on your computer, so shift plus, oh, I'm sorry, just the equals, and then you could do whatever function you want. So I'm going to type in cosine, so COS, parentheses, which is a shift 9, and then theta. You actually have to type out the word theta. So THET, and once I hit the A, it'll turn into theta. So you see how it turned into theta? One more thing you can do is y equals, you can do exponents. So I'll do x, and I will hit shift 6 to do the exponent, which is the little root symbol, which makes it an exponent, and I will type in 2. One other thing you can do as a shortcut is square root, which is S, Q, R, and once I hit T, it'll turn into a square root, T. And I could put in X plus 1, and you could see that the graph showed up. 2 more, you can do PI for pi, and you can also do integrals, which you will type in I and T, and it'll turn into an integral. And you could type in here, and you could click on the upper one to do the upper region, and then you could do your function, x squared dx. Okay, I'm going to clear some of these because it's getting a little messy. So you could hit the x, and it'll actually delete your function. Another thing you can do is toggle them on and off. If you click on this graph looking thing by your function, it'll turn it off. So you see how it just went off? But I'm going to delete some of these. Another thing Desmos can do is polar coordinates. So what you can do is r equals, and that's all you have to do for polar. So I'll do 3, which is the equation of a circle. You can also do petals of a rose. So you could do r equals cosine parentheses 3 theta. And you can see it made a 3-petaled rose. One other thing you can do is have it shade certain regions with an equality. So what you can do is y equals, go down to the keypad, choose an equality. I'll do greater than, and I will, oh, I'm sorry. You don't do the equals. You just do the inequality. And you can see it shades a certain region. One last thing, we did polar coordinates up here, but you can graph them without it. in linear form. So I'm going to do x squared plus y squared equal to 9. No, I'll do 16 so you can see it. And that's the equation of a circle. One last thing is Desmos can be used as a calculator. That isn't always super helpful, but it can be helpful with integrals. So as earlier, I'm going to type in int, and it gives me the integral. I'm going to do it from 0 to 4. I'll just type in a function, x squared dx. And you can see it gives me the output value. So that's a basic tutorial about Desmos. Thank you very much.